Hello, I'm Paul, support engineer for TIBCO Jaspersoft. And today, in this tutorial, I'll show you how to generate a heap dump and a thread dump using VisualVM. So VisualVM is a free Java JVM tool that ships with most Oracle JDK and OpenJDK installs. VisualVM is not included in the bundled installation of Jaspersoft Server. You can download a JDK and use it with the bundled installation of Jaspersoft Server, no problem. The first thing we need to do is we'll need to connect to VisualVM. To do that, you'll need to run VisualVM and add these configurations either in the setenv file or add them to your Java options in Tomcat. In this video, I'll show you how to do both. In order for these changes to take effect, a server restart will need to be done. So first, let's look at adding these options to our Java or to the Tomcat Java properties. So here, you need to navigate to your Tomcat install in this folder here, and you'll need to go to the, this is, like I said, this is the bundled installation of Jaspersoft Server. So here we're going to use the Jaspersoft Tomcat W application. And once we open that up, you can add these configurations into that file. So the first one will be Dcom.sun.management.jmxremote. I won't go through all these. I'll add these to the description in the video so you can copy and paste them, but these are the ones you need to add to the Tomcat properties in the Java tab if you're using it this way. If you're using it in the setenv file, you'll need to add them this way. I'll also add this into the video description so you can just copy and paste it, and those files are here. So once this configuration has been added to the files or the Java properties, you'll have to restart the service in order for these changes to take effect. I've already done that just for this video, so we have to go through those steps. So the first thing we're going to look up is when you start VisualVM, here will be your tab. The first thing you'll need to do is you'll need to add a connection. So there's a button here for that. We'll need to add a JMX connection, or you can go to File and do the same thing. So once you do that, I'm gonna go ahead and use this button for this video. You click on that in the configuration we have since we added that port number. So when you're connecting to VisualVM here, you can use any port number you'd like. I use 9999 because it's not one I know is being used. So you can use any port that's available to you that's not being used. So here you'll have to go to localhost and then 9999. I already have a connection here, as you can see. So I'm not going to do that again. But here I have a connection. So this is what VisualVM will look like when you bring it up. And as soon as you use VisualVM, you'll come up with this overview tab. The first thing you'll want to do is move over to this monitor tab. Once you've gotten this monitor tab open, to generate heap dump, you're just going to click this button. This is heap dump here. And the first thing you're going to see is this generation of this heap dump. It's going to give you all the information you need if you need to send this information to support. The first thing you'll need to do is right click and save this. And once you save this, you can save it to anywhere, for example, your desktop. That way, if you have some performance or troubleshooting issues, you can attach it to the case. If you'd like a thread dump, you'll follow this similar procedure. Here is what's going to happen when you click the threads tab. And then there's another button here that says thread dump. You'll click on that button, and the same thing will happen. A thread dump will be generated, and you can follow the same steps as right click and going to save as. And once you save it, for example, you can save it to your desktop, and you can send that information to support if they also need that information. So in this tutorial, we connected to VisualVM and we're able to generate a heap dump and a thread dump. Thank you very much for watching.